Is this clever little box a highway upgrade or a glove box regret? Carlinkit says the Tbox Lite S turns any wired CarPlay or Android Auto car into a mini Android dashboard that runs Netflix, YouTube Maps, and more. The spec sheet is modest but honest. Android 9 is a quad-core ARM A53 CPU RAM, options up to 4 plus 32, and mini HDMI out for rear screen mirroring, plus dual Wi-Fi, so one radio holds the phone link while the other pulls data. It lists FCC CE and other certs, and the model tag is CPC 200 Tbox Lite S. The brand is real, not a dropship mirage. The domain has been around since 2017 and is registered through Alibaba Cloud. The company lists a physical office in Liandong U Valley, an industrial park in Huizhou, and the address format matches numerous verified factory listings in that complex. Corporate breadcrumbs point to Huizhou Yunlian Technology with a Carlinkit Hong Kong trademark filing in 2024. If you have wired CarPlay or wired Android Auto, this box is designed to hijack that USB port and boot its own Android desktop. No wired CarPlay in the car means no go. What are people actually experiencing? The story is mixed and very timeline dependent. Owners praise the value and the magic trick of opening Play Store and streaming video on factory screens that never supported it. Setup is usually plug, connect, pair, watch. Where the friction starts is boot time heat and head unit quirks. Reports of laggy UI on the Lite models and occasional choppy video appear especially from users stuck on the 2 GB RAM variant or in vehicles with picky USB power. Enthusiasts also note that firmware updates help but do not turn the Lite S into a gaming PC. On the other side, you see satisfied drivers saying wireless CarPlay and Android Auto are steady, and that once apps are installed, they stay signed in and usable. A recurring theme is storefront confusion. There are several Carlinkit domains and third-party shops, which makes returns and support a roulette wheel if you do not buy the same site whose policies you read. The brand itself has publicly warned about impersonator sites, which explains why some customers report wildly different experiences and shipping times. Let us talk value and what you actually get. The Lite S is the budget lane. Think streaming box performance from a few years ago, not a flagship phone. In that context, the price can be startlingly low, depending on which official storefront you stumble into and which RAM option you pick. Listings for 2 plus 16 or 4 plus 32 show sale prices that would undercut many plain wireless adapters that cannot run apps at all. That makes sense because the silicon is older and the target is casual video and basic app use. If your goal is the smoothest multitasking Google Maps and split screen while streaming high bitrate video and jumping between apps, you will want a higher tier AI box with a newer Snapdragon and more RAM. If your goal is wireless CarPlay or Android Auto only, then a simple adapter is often faster, cheaper, and less fiddly. One practical tip is pick the 4 plus 32 configuration if you choose Lite S. It reduces stutter and future-proofs you against heavier app updates. Also use the dual Wi-Fi trick by keeping a hotspot or in-car Wi-Fi live so your phone link does not fight your data link. Now the consumer protection part. Returns are where the brand shows its hand. The official policy limits returns to purchases from its designated store, adds a restocking fee near 1/5 of the order, and sets a short window after delivery. Shipping estimates often quote 10 to 15 business days on standard mail from overseas warehouses. Payments run through mainstream processors like Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, and Shopify, which is good, but you still need to screenshot your order page and serial number. The physical address checks out inside a real industrial park, and the radio hardware lineage traces through published FCC filings under related Huizhou entities, which is what you want to see. Legal gray areas are not about safety claims, but about video use while driving. Keep it for parked use or passenger viewing. Compared with mainstream alternatives, a pure wireless adapter from big brands will usually connect faster and draw less power, but will never play YouTube. A pricier AI box from competitors will feel snappier, but costs 3 to 5 times more. Verdict is mixed, leaning legit. The product is real, does what it says within the limits of its hardware, and the company is a genuine manufacturer. The headache risk is performance ceilings on older silicon mixed storefront confusion and stricter return terms. Worth the hype or worth the headache? If you want cheap streaming and can live with slower boots, grab the 4 Plus 32 from an official store and keep expectations realistic. If you only want wireless CarPlay or Android Auto, go with a dedicated adapter instead.